Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There we go. Good morning, everybody. My name is Osa. We are playing Farming Simulator 25 on Moss Valley, although we nearly weren't. Have had a few issues this week. You will see there's not a lot of wool around here. And yes, so over at the store down here, we now have a new sell point. I was having a ton of trouble selling honey and fabric. So we now have a new sell point here. I found out what the problem was. Obviously, we know that if you've got a bale stabbed with a fork, it won't sell. You have to get it off the fork. You also can't be holding it to sell it. You have to put it on the ground. The sell point here is like 3 feet above the ground. So you can't hold it up there on bale fork or on pallet forks. You can't even lift it on a pallet fork without stabbing the bottom of it. It has to be on the back of a trailer. So something like this. So I now have to load all my pallets onto here to be able to sell at the regular sell points. Now, what was the other stuff I had that needed to be sold? The goat's milk. You can sell that at the dairy, putting it on the floor. But you can't sell stuff at the regular sell point. So that's not a good thing. So what we are going to do is this. So I sold some of the wool because that sell point allows me to sell wool. What it doesn't allow me to sell is it does not allow me to sell grain. I can sell corn there, but not sorghum or wheat or barley or anything else like that. So, also, it's January. So today is a good day to sell stuff. Sorghum. So that is what we're going to do here. If I can get this thing back up nicely. And I figure since I need to go on a drive here, I will use the bigger tractor. A little bit of an issue because dolly trailers are reversing. Now I want that to turn that way, so I've got to turn that way. Now if I turn that way, whoops, that will get that to back up correctly. There we go. I think what I've done here, I've put the silo in the wrong place, and the extensions are then also in the wrong place. I want to reverse. Thank you. Turn that in that way. It should get the wheel to turn enough the other way. Yes. just a little bit out of position. It's fine. This is not working, is it? Try and get it straight. Thing with dolly trailers, it's slight adjustments will keep it generally under control. And I think I've just hit the thing. Okay, so again, tip that way. And there we go. So that should... Oh. Yes, load. Alright. We have 132,000 litres of this stuff to sell. Fortunately, it's not a long trip. So... Oh, this doesn't take a full load, does it? I can't remember. Well, I would probably do well with a half pipe. None of those for sale. There's another one of those for sale. We got one of those already, though. And that's really all we've got. Okay, that's maximum load. So 132,000 litres to sell. That's probably... Oh, good grief. Probably going to take me around about... 20 trips. Not the greatest of plans, I must admit. But the problem with this map is there's really no easy way to get around. The roads are very limited width, so I'm not going to be using a semi-truck down here. But a half-pipe trailer might do me nice. Anyway, I've got the bakery marked, which is the best selling point. See how far we can get with that. Meanwhile, I'm going to fish the tea bag out of my teacup. Oops, and drive through a hedge. Yay! Not get tea everywhere. Oh, drive through another hedge. Yeah, this is all working out so well. Okay, let's pay attention to driving now that we've got the tea bag out. And go. Oh, we're starting to go a bit faster, I guess. So early morning, we don't have anything to do on the farm for a couple of days now. I don't know. I think this should make us 132,000, possibly about 110,000 pounds. So we should end up with about 30. Sorry, 130. Which might give me access to another small field. And that will be good. I think it'll be good. It looks like the sawmill is here on the left. And Right in front of us is the dairy. And then to the left is the bakery. I think this is the bakery. Well, it's worth money. So, really, that's going to be awkward. This is really awkward. And we unload the sorghum. So 15,000, probably about £14,000. Let's have a look. Oh no, 15,000. That's actually not so bad. Now the question is, well, I guess we can get through here barely. That's not so bad. But yeah, the half-pipe trucks tend to be able to carry more weight. Not necessarily more volume, but definitely more weight. If you go stone picking, this is not the cart to use. That's okay. Yeah, our temperatures are rising. It was -1 at 8 o'clock this morning, so we're up to 0. And expected temperature for the day is about 10 tops. So I might do... No, it'll be less than 10. About 8 trips we have to do. Which is fine. There's a nice big grass field then, area. I wonder if we could use that as arable. Where's the entrance? Right there. Oh, that's a horrible entrance. Although it is a 2-gate entrance, so we might be able to get in there with the harvester. It's a little bit at the wrong angle. Okay, I'm now going to make the easy approach to the silos. Easier approach. So, the Deutz is gone, the little one. And there was an opportunity I couldn't pass up to buy with Valtra. So that's what I did. We have a in excess of 200 horsepower Valtra, which should serve us quite well and gives us a path to... What the hell? No. Really? Tip. Oh, there we go. Good. That's better. that's annoying. Probably going to have to bring the planter out to load it from the ground. I hope. Still. At least it's not close to where it's going to be a problem anymore. And 15,000. And very carefully. Yes. Yes. I mean, the advantage with using the dolly trailer is I can get it out of that turn. It's winning and losing. It's the benefits of being able to get out of the farm without... I'm going to check to see if that's significant. Okay, it's not sorghum that's on a good price. Is it fabric? No. Is it wool? It won't be wool. The only place we've got to sell wool is the selling station. Okay, not to worry. Not a brilliant price, not too worried about it. Let's just carry on driving. So, what else have we got? So I sold some honey. I didn't sell the fabric. I did pick it up and put it back down again. The reason I nearly scrapped the farm was in my efforts to raise the honey off the ground so that it would sell, I managed to get it stuck in the grate of the sell point. Fortunately, Easy Developer Toolkit, you can delete, you can set delete objects on, and then if you point at an object, you can hit the delete button and it'll go away. Then I just spawned a new one and loaded it on a trailer and sold it, and it sells from the back of the flatbed. So that is going to be a thing. Actually, that said, our flatbed is not a dolly trailer. It's a sort of regular trailer with a hitch. So we could make use of that. Or, we could use that as a guide to buying a grain trailer. I don't want one at the moment. We just spent... That tractor was 120,000, which is not bad considering you knew they're 250, but it does need a repair. Might even need a service. I can't remember if it's 50 hours on it. But the plan for that is I'm going to use it for the super heavy tasks. I didn't buy a weight with it. And also we now only have one front loader tractor, but it's the Arian. It's small, it's agile, so it's not going to be too much of an issue, I don't think, doing stuff around the farm. And it probably makes a decent alternative. I mean, I used to use the Massey 5S as my tiny sort of fieldwork tractor for things like sprayers and spreaders and what like. I don't necessarily need one of those. We can use the Arian 500, and that will make a fine small field tractor if I decide to sell the Xylon. I mean, currently that's my sprayer. Drive through the hedge. I just got to make sure I stay away from the tree bits here in the ground. So yeah, I've added obviously the sell point. No, the sell point I already had. I just had to place it somewhere. I didn't want to place it on the farm. So I did add a place anywhere mod, which allows me to put it somewhere. Now I don't think I have the free format mod that allows you to put building. No, I must have. I don't know. I had to place it where I placed it because it kept coming up and saying stuff is too close. I might have a mod that allows me to place stuff close to other stuff, because I placed that sleeping bench out the front of the farmhouse and the maintenance thing, in the workshop. I probably have to turn it on. Let's have a look. Stop there. Construction. Oh, there we go. Into demolition. So if I pick up the shed, you've got place item, toggle snapping off, toggle free. Oh, I didn't toggle free mode. That was what I was. Shucks. So yeah, I can place mods on land I don't own, but if I want to place them close to other things, I have to toggle free mode. I forgot to do that, so that's why the sell point there is where it is, as opposed to preferably where I'd have liked it to be, which is alongside the shed there, where the other sell point is. So I just have them in sequence, but I had to put it further away. I had to put it in the middle of the road, because I think the curbstones counted as buildings that it was listing itself as too close to. I could move it. It only costs £5,000, but and I suppose the other ideal thing is with the dolly trailer. It actually follows me fairly well through that barn. I can't put anything in that barn, that's the problem, because the only way to get here, as I said, I should have made the silo the left of this bank of 4 and put extensions to the right of it. I didn't. I'm the idiot, but we can live with it. And I don't really want to buy another trailer until I figure out what harvester we're going to have long term. Although again, we're on year 2. It's probably not going to be until year 4 before I actually decide to go out and buy a harvester for myself. We'll probably just keep leasing them for now. But yeah, that sell point means I can now sell wool. The problem was the wool was just getting totally out of hand. We had all of the spawn points on that in that location were full. There was one partial wool pallet and one partial goat milk pallet. But I'd sold the full goat milk pallet, and we're loading up the fabric making shop, which, face it, is January year 2. We've been going a year and a half with sheep, and we've managed to produce one pallet of linen. We've produced a dozen pallets of wool, so we're producing wool way faster than we can produce linen. And we've got the mod on that allows me to produce 3 times, have 3 shifts of workers running at that linen production, and we're still just crawling along with it. So linen is not going to be a big thing for us. Also, the big spinnery is over £300,000. I can't afford that. I mean, I could take out a loan, but even then, I don't think our wool linen production is ever going to make up for spending that sort of money. So, just not going to do it right now. And really, at this stage, I still want to concentrate on buying land first. And even generally equipment, I'm not buying new equipment. But if something comes up second-hand that's now over 145 horsepower requirement,